You know what? I don't really know what to say about the marriage thing, of why black men and black women don't have high rates of being married. I mean, I can only give my opinion of what I think about the situation because I've never been married, I've never been proposed to, but um, I think when it comes to marriage for women, mainly black women, we have this like fantasy idea of what we think a man should be like, and what we think we and what type of man we think we would want to marry. Because I do see a lot of attractive men that look like they about their business. They look like they are good husband material. But it's like you think to yourself, you be like, well, you'll say to yourself like, well, I'm probably not his type. Or you'll say to yourself, or he's probably already taken, or he's probably already married. You know what I'm saying? And then the issue comes in when they say that black women don't take care of themselves, as far as their looks go. We don't eat healthy, we don't exercise, we don't work out, and stuff like that. And, that could be true because I understand that men are visual creatures and that we all want somebody good to look at and somebody that we're sexually attracted to. Um, but when it comes down to the marriage thing, I know in the white community, white women, they marry for financial gain. They marry because they'll marry any type of man that is financially successful. Looks and swag don't matter to them. And when it comes down to black women, it comes down who we're sexually attracted to. And I think that the men that we're mainly attracted to is a very small percent that we chase after, um, and who we find attractive. Because I'm gonna be honest, like I find myself staring at more women than I do men simply because I don't find many men to be attractive. So when I do find a man that is attractive, I say to myself, like, wow, I wonder what it would be like to be with him. I wonder what it would be like to have sex with him. I wonder what it would be like to be his girlfriend. I wonder what it would be like to be married to him. And, majority of the time, the people that we want, they don't want us back. So it's not that, what it is that women, they get attention all the time from all different types of men. And you'll have a man that's interested in you, that finds you attractive, and he might even think that you are wifey material. You know what I'm saying? But you don't feel that type of way. You don't feel the same way towards him. So it's not the fact that, we have a hard time getting men to marry us, but we have a hard time finding a man that is attractive but is also attractive to us. And I know that a lot of black women, they sit there and say that looks and swag don't matter, but it does matter. It matters to black women. Looks play a big part. It's not that you have to be attracted to every black woman, but I just have to find you attractive. So if I don't find you sexually attractive, why would I want to marry you? And I'm definitely not going to date somebody that I'm not sexually attracted to. So I think mainly for black women, they choose to be single and they choose to not deal with men because mainly it's because majority of those men, they're not attracted to. Money just not it's just having money and having a good career just isn't enough. It's not. You know, Black women, we live in a day and age where we can make our own money. You got a lot of successful black women out here that's doing their thing, own houses, making good money. We really don't need a man for money. We just want a man that makes us feel good inside and out, and somebody who looks good next to us. Somebody who we want to introduce to our family, somebody who we're proud to be with, somebody who we can show off to their friends and stuff like that. It comes down to looks and swag. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what it is with a lot of black men, but you gotta work on those things. And You know, I'm not going to bring up what black woman needs to work on because this is not a video about black women. But if that was that video, then I would have no problem, you know, talking about it. But this is simply the reason why I think that a lot of black women aren't married, because simply because we don't find men attractive like that. And it's only a small percent of men that we find attractive like that, who we view as hubby material. But they, like I said, a lot of times, you know, the person that you want does not want you. So that's why you have a lot of women that'll mess with married men, or that'll get men that's in relationships, because it's something about him that they find attractive, and they say like, well, if he's married, then there must be something special about him. There must be something good about him. What's so good, special about him that will make this woman want to be with him? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that I'm a lesbian, nothing like that, but, you know, to be honest, you know, women look better than men. So I find myself staring at women more than I do men. But when I do find a man attractive, I'm like, yeah, he's the one. I want to marry him. But, you know, it doesn't work that, man. It doesn't work that way. Men have to pursue women. It's not the other way around. So that's just my opinion, you know. Peace.